It's my feel-good breakfast show.
So we recently celebrated Mzansi's entertainment industry at a glittering 15th South African Film and Television Awards. Obviously, some of us had a front row seat, proving that after a very and unprecedented difficult year, we are #still shining. Now, one of the very deserving winners was Fowl Goblin, which took home the Best Student Film Award. And this animated short film romp created by students from the animation school in 2019 follows a renegade goblin who discovers an ugly truth. Let's take a look.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I felt that. You know, that's like winner, winner, no chicken dinner, which is actually a good thing in this one.
Exactly. That is beautiful, man.
Okay, so joining us to share more about creating that award-winning short film, and I can tell why it's award-winning.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we were in stitches, we loved it, and there was a message in there too. We have art director Samantha Nortje, as well as the production manager Helmut-Sisipho Fritsche. Welcome, you two talented souls. We love seeing South African talent like yours on TV. Wow, 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 wow.
Shane, thank you so much.
Oh, man. Guys, congratulations. You've bagged the coveted golden horn.
Yes!
That is amazing. How is the team feeling? Obviously, I think just completing any kind of animation project has got to be its own reward because of the amount of work, painstakingly, the amount of render time alone. But now to actually win an award, especially at such an early stage in your career, how does that make you guys feel?
Well, it's like 2 years later and it's still haunting us. But no, it's a big honor. Like, I'm honestly so surprised that it got to go up against some really good films and it actually just came out on top. And having, obviously, as you said, all those pain, suffering, blood and tears that went into making that film, and having it actually bear fruits and pay off in the end I'm very proud. I'm very, very proud of our team and everything that we put ourselves through. And it came out, we did good.
Yeah.
As a production manager, looking at that beautiful award-winning piece of film, just looking back at it and all the work that you guys did, what's the feeling like?
Pride, I guess. 'Cause we know the other animation films that we were competing with, and to see us come on top, pride is a good word, and validation, I suppose. We did put our all into that, and to get an award like this is very validating to all of us. Yeah.
And thoroughly deserved. I mean, we've seen all of the competition as well, and I think that really does stand out because we're also dads who end up watching a lot of animation with our kids. And there's got to be something for young and old. It's got to be balanced. But I think, and Samantha, I'll put this to you, it all starts with a great script. You've got to have a good story. And as we've just seen, this film kind of subverts our notions of the stereotypical goblin in a very funny way. How was the concept for the story first developed?
Funny enough, it was actually a comic that was done by a fellow student. His name was Abdullah Akram in second year. And we all did our own comics. And King and I had actually worked together on our own story. And a few of these comic stories were put through to third year. And we were assigned them randomly, or like wherever the lecturers thought they'd go best. And I was personally hoping for a more like heart-wrenching film, you know, like I wanted to show emotion and stuff like this. And then you get Fowl Goblin, which is a comedy, and you're like, okay, all of a sudden, like everything changes, because writing a comedy isn't actually as easy as you think it is. There's a lot of timing that goes into it. You have to make sure the jokes pull off, the jokes that are in there actually have to stick, you know. We had originally wanted to go for a bit more of a meaningful impact where it focused a bit more on the battery farm. And then we ended up deciding to go with the more upbeat message of the film. Well, it still had some of the message of the battery farms in it. It was more fun-loving and a bit more fun to work on. And obviously you get a few laughs out of it at the end of the day.
No, for sure.
So,
and when Goblin has that realization, it hits you hard, man. It hits you twice as hard.
I think it hits us
because funny zone,
because we kind of do the same thing. We're like, oh, look at that cute chicken. Are you going to have the chicken pie or?
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's what happens.
You're like,
Yeah, I know. And I think it's actually very, very cool. I think,
Very
you know, in these days where
thought-provoking,
people are going to a more vegan lifestyle, often I think one of the things that we don't see is how things are processed. And I think that's what you almost trying to tell us in the narrative a little bit, which I do appreciate. So, Helmut-Sisipho, just from your side, this is a fast-paced story in which we see 5 different environments in total. What work was involved in seamlessly putting all of these environments together? I mean, that must have been completely crazy to do.
Yeah, especially the factory part. That was the most intense environment. But from the beginning, we had the comic as the source material, so we kind of already knew that which environments had to be there. And then from there, we designed and planned the other environments and how it would fit together. And after that, it was the animatic. A lot of time, Jason Fullion, our story animatic artist, he put a lot of time and effort into creating the animatic. And one of our French lecturers, Alex, he reviewed the animatic over and over and over again. And I think it was the combination of all of our inputs, the animatic and Alex and our lecturers constantly going over it to make sure that the timing and the seamlessness from the transitions were there in the 2Ds in the pre-production phase before we even started animating. That's definitely helped.
Then there's a third layer, or fourth, or fifth, or sixth layer, if you will. When you talk about the physical comedy, those moments, the gestures are used expertly to push the narrative forward. What was the process like, and what did it involve in translating the voice acting and, to the screen action? How did you tie that all together?
What we had to do is we had to get the animation and stuff done first, because the Sound Foundry people had to take that so that they would have the timing. And then they went and put the sound and the voice acting over our animation. So it was animation first and then sound. And then eventually we got our final audio, and we were, okay, it was like, this is as good as it's gonna get. We're fine with it now. Okay, let's move on to the next phase, which was rendering and everything. So it was just like, just that kind of process.
Samantha, you're my new spirit animal, girl. You are my new spirit animal, man. I feel you, man. I feel you. We just got to say a massive congratulations to both of you and to your entire team. We know how much of a collaborative effort this is. Samantha, Helmut-Sisipho, you guys are legends. Congratulations once again on winning Best Student Film at the
Sunken in.
We love fresh new talent, and I mean, you know what? You are the best that Mzansi has to offer, so keep it up. We look forward to more and more of your productions coming up soon. Maybe one that is a full feature length so that the kids can sit down with us while we enjoy it more than they do, because that's what parents do.
There's many adventures awaiting Goblin, man. Many adventures. But guys, thank you so much. Congrats again, and go and be the superstars that you are starting to be.
Yay! It's good drinking.
Can tell you one thing, you and I will not have chicken pie for lunch.
No chicken pie, but we might watch. Can we watch it again?
Yeah,
Please, can we watch it again, please?